Good morning and welcome to the entire crypto fam. The entire crypto market is currently dumping and in the red, but will Bitcoin price hold at 28,000? I'm going to be sharing two indicators which remain solid despite the 5% pullback. I'm also going to be sharing a chart with an analyst suggesting Bitcoin taking off to $200,000. And breaking news just in, JPMorgan to acquire troubled First Republic Bank. That's right, the banking giant JPMorgan will take over the assets of the troubled First Republic Bank after its seizure by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. Max's response, Jamie Dimon steals another bank and we pay for it. Parasites rule. Also breaking news, Bhutan mines Bitcoin with hydropower since the Bitcoin price was just $5,000. That's right, the Kingdom of Bhutan uses Himalayan rivers to generate energy used to mine Bitcoin, local reports reveal. We'll also be discussing crypto will outperform gold, real estate, and stocks as the central bank currency debasement accelerates, according to macro guru Raoul Pal. We'll also be discussing legendary trader Peter Brandt predicts Bitcoin will drastically outperform the altcoins and says Bitcoin will bury all the pretenders. Also in today's show, more crypto exchanges list Pepe following the trading frenzy as the meme coin is now up over 2,000% in the past 2 weeks. And Max Keiser slams it, refers to it as an unregistered security. I'll be breaking all this down for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this plus so much more in today's show. And welcome everyone just tuning in. This is pod episode number 1268. I'm your host, JV, and today is May 1st, 2023. April is in the books. Now let's check out the market. As you can see here, Bitcoin correcting down 5% for the day, maintaining just above 28,200 at the time of this live stream. We have Ether down almost 5% as well, maintaining just above $1,800. And as you can see, all the major alts minus BNB correcting and in the red. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the current crypto market cap on the decline at $1.1 trillion with 41 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance even on the decline at 46.7%. Yesterday we hit 47.2%, and today's Ether dominance at 18.9%. Also on the decline. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers in the past 24 hours, virtually nothing, very minuscule gains as the majority of the alts are correcting and in the red, which you can see here. The only crypto in the green for the past week is Pepe, up still 26% as the rest of the crypto market continues crashing. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, one of my favorite indicators, you can see right here, we're currently rated a 63 in greed, yesterday a 60, last week a 53, and last month also a 61 in greed. So there you have it. Now let's dive into today's Bitcoin technical analysis and check out the charts and what's popping. Check it out. We have Bitcoin, considerable volatility between April 25th and May 1st, ranging between 27.2 and 30,000. And from a trading perspective, that 10.5% move sounds alarming, resulting in $340 million in leveraged Bitcoin futures contract liquidations. However, do note from a broader angle, the Bitcoin price is still up 72% year to date in 2023, while the S&P and stock market index accumulated only 9% gains. Now, Bitcoin's bull run happened while the dollar strength index, which measures the U.S. currency against a basket of foreign exchanges, was nearing its lowest level in the past 12 months. This indicator stands at 102, down from 105 8 weeks prior, as investors priced in higher odds of further interventions from the U.S. Treasury to contain the banking crisis. On May 1st, the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation closed down First Republic Bank, which I'll be breaking down in greater detail in our next story of the day. But the upcoming Federal Reserve decision on interest rates on May 3rd is causing Bitcoin investors to question the sustainability of the $28,000 support level. By pushing the rate return closer to 5%, the central bank removes incentives for risk market investments, hence essentially negative for the price of Bitcoin, hence why we're currently dumping. Let's look at derivative metrics to better understand how professional traders are positioned in the current market environment. Margin markets provide insight into how professional traders are positioned because they they allow investors to borrow crypto to leverage their positions. Now, OKX, in exchange, for instance, provides a margin lending indicator based on the stablecoin to Bitcoin ratio. Traders can increase their exposure by borrowing stablecoins to buy Bitcoin, and on the other hand, Bitcoin borrowers can only bet on the decline of a crypto's price. This chart, which you can see here, shows that OKX traders' margin lending ratio increased between April 17th and April 30th. That is somewhat concerning, as it shows signs that the leverage has been used to support the Bitcoin price gains. And moreover, the 43% ratio favoring the longs for Bitcoin on April 27th was the highest level in the past 40 days, indicating the overexcitement as Bitcoin flirted with $30,000, which adjusted to 32% after the latest correction to 28.4. And to exclude externalities that might have solely impacted the margin markets, one should analyze the long to short metric, and in addition, it gathers data from the exchange's client positions on the spot, perpetual, and quarterly futures contracts, thus offering better info on how pro traders are positioned. Now let's discuss the Bitcoin derivative market, showing no signs of bearishness. There are occasional methodological discrepancies between different exchanges, so readers should monitor the changes instead of absolute figures. And even though Bitcoin failed to break that 30,000 resistance, professional traders have increased their leveraged long positions using futures according to the long to short indicator. And at crypto exchange OKX, the long to short ratio sharply increased from 0.66 on April 27th to the current 0.93 on May 1st. And moreover, at Binance, the long to short ratio also increased, favoring the longs, moving from 1.12 on April 25th to 1.26 peak on April 30th. Therefore, despite the 5% price decline from the high of 29,970 on April 30th, the bears are using the futures contracts and are not that confident enough to add leverage shorts. So simply put, even if Bitcoin retests 28, the bulls should not yet throw in the towel, as both margin and futures market indicators remain healthy. And pointing out this chart by TA Trader Allen, if Bitcoin retraces back to 26,000, which is roughly 2,000 away, who will buy the last dip just before Bitcoin takes off to $200,000? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now let's dive deeper into one of the largest banks in the United States, basically collapsing and being bailed out now by JPMorgan. Another one bites the dust. Let's discuss this, shall we? Check it out. The American banking giant JPMorgan Chase is set to acquire First Republic Bank's assets after early efforts of the rescue, which failed. JPMorgan and multiple other banks submitted a bid to acquire the assets of troubled FRB on April 29th. The California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation closed FRB on May 1st and entered into an agreement with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, better known as the FDIC, as the receiver. The FDIC then entered into a purchase and assumption agreement with JPMorgan to protect the depositors. JPMorgan will assume all assets of First Republic Bank, including uninsured deposits. FRB currently has $229 billion in assets and $103 billion in deposits. And as part of the transfer, 84 locations of First Republic Bank in 8 states will reopen as JPMorgan Chase. All depositors of FRB will become a part of the JPMorgan and have access to their total deposits insured by FDIC. Customers continue to available banking services at the current branch until they receive any change notification from JPMorgan. Here's my warning, which I've been warning y'all every day since these bank runs have began. Remove your funds from the bank and only keep in the bank at the end of the day what you can afford to lose as the bank runs continue. The trouble started brewing for FRB on April 26th when the news about the government receivership surfaced. The bank's shares started tanking from the announcement, sinking 20% in a matter of hours. The days following the announcement were even more volatile for the bank before the regulators eventually closed the bank. Now, this bank joined Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank to become the latest U.S. bank collapses in 2023. Another one bites the dust, and Max with his infamous Jamie Dimon the Parasite impersonation. If you missed it, be sure to check it out on crypto Twitter. Quoting him here, Jamie Dimon steals another bank, and we pay for it because the parasites rule. That's right, the parasites being the bankers. So there you have it. Do you think more bank woes will continue in the United States and around the world? Probably more than likely, but let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now let's discuss the latest with the Kingdom of Bhutan. That's right, Bhutan is bullish on Bitcoin following the revelation that the small Himalayan kingdom has been quietly accumulating crypto. The country is also mining Bitcoin. Moreover, the country of less than 800,000 people leverages green energy to power its Bitcoin mining operations, known for its focus on gross national happiness. I like that. And their landscapes, Bhutan has found a way to harness its immense hydroelectric potential, which accounts for 30% of its gross domestic product, first reported in an expose in local Bhutanese news, and followed by inquiries from Forbes. Bhutanese officials confirmed that mining began when the price of Bitcoin was only $5,000 back in April of 2019, so much respect to Bhutan. The price per Bitcoin has since soared to roughly $28,000 at the time of this recording. The kingdom had reportedly explored partnerships to expand its mining operations further, notably negotiating with the Nasdaq-listed mining company Bitdeer to secure 100 megawatts of power for a mining data center in Bhutan. This partnership would increase Bitdeer's mining capacity by approximately 12%. The scale of Bhutan's mining operations remain a mystery, with a little information available about the location, size, and profitability of its mining farms. Some Druk hodling and investments DHI employees have listed the crypto mining as their task and skills on their LinkedIn profiles, but it is also unclear why the government chose not to disclose this project to its citizens or international partners. However, it is known that the state-owned holding company, DHI, has invested millions of dollars in crypto holdings, which the funds manage on behalf of its people. Very interesting, right? And although the mainstream media would indicate the contrary, Bitcoin mining is the world's cleanest energy. Take that, Peter Schiff. More than 50% of its energy sources are from renewable or clean energy sources. Bitcoin mining advocates, such as the chairman of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, explains that 99.92% of carbon emissions in the world are due to industrial uses of energy other than mining Bitcoin. Due to the cheap, abundant hydroelectric power, DHI reported that Bhutan is an ideal destination for mining Bitcoin. That's right, Bhutan adds to its long list of regions from East Africa to Scandinavia, mining Bitcoin with hydropower, one of the cheapest clean energy sources available. So there you have it, the Bitcoin game theory in full effect. I hope many other countries around the world get basically inspired by this and start mining some Bitcoin using clean energy as well. And there's nothing the powers the powers that be can do to stop it. You know what I mean? But now let's discuss the latest predictions coming from macro guru Raoul Pal. Then we'll be discussing Bitcoin continuing to bury the alts as the dominance continues to climb. And then we'll discuss the latest from Max Keiser, discussing Pepe, or Pepe, if I'm pronouncing that right, and everything you need to know about the meme coin, which has surged over 2,000% in price gains over the past few weeks. And then we'll dive into some live Q&A. So here we go. Let's discuss. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal says the crypto is about to outrun virtually all other asset classes alongside the continuation of long-term currency debasement. That's right. He tells nearly his 1 million Twitter followers that following the collapse of First Republic Bank, it appears as if the U.S. will move into another chapter of money printing to be able to service its massive debt. The Real Vision founder warns that most people won't be able to avoid the negative effects of currency debasement by hoping for pay raises or being smart about saving, quoting him here. The outcome is that debt payments and bailouts are really mutualized amongst the 99%, while the 1% asset holders see the value of their assets rise due to the fall in the denominator. Incomes are not linked to the balance sheet, nor are revenues. They underperform. Do nothing and get poorer. After all, an asset is future deferred consumption. Thus, if you own less assets, your future self is poorer. Powell says high-quality crypto and tech stocks are the only assets that will have the ability to outrun his predicted currency debasement. Quoting the macro guru here, only two assets outperform this debasement: tech stocks and high-quality crypto. Crypto has by far the highest beta to the global central bank balance sheets. Not real estate, not gold, and not the SPX, not bond yields, and not emerging markets, equities, not credit. They all perform in line with the central bank balance sheets or underperform. Now, the insidious mutualization of debt is a game you can opt out of. Bitcoin was literally invented for this, and due to its fractionalization is available to anyone. Ethereum even offers you a yield on top. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the macro guru. And now let's discuss our next breaking story of the day. As per legendary trader Peter Brandt, who gained legendary status after calling the 2017 Bitcoin collapse, he believes that Bitcoin is set to outperform all other digital assets. Let's break it down. Brandt tells his 700,000 Twitter followers that he's keeping a close watch on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which tracks how much of the total crypto market cap belongs to BTC. And according to the trading veteran, the Bitcoin dominance looks poised to break out after consolidating in a large rectangle for the past 2 years. Quoting him here, the Bitcoin percentage dominance chart has now formed a 24-month rectangle with multiple upper and lower boundary contacts. For now, this is confining range. However, a decisive breakout of this range would have huge significance. My bias is that Bitcoin will bury all pretenders, BTC. Eventually, there will only be one king of the hill, and it will be Bitcoin. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analyst. Now, a bullish Bitcoin dominance chart indicates that Bitcoin is taking a larger share of the total market cap of crypto, which is pretty obvious. It could either mean that Bitcoin is growing in value faster than all the other crypto assets, or that the altcoins are losing value faster than Bitcoin. I must remind you, we have a Bitcoin halving less than a year away, and this is typical every 4-year halving cycle as the Bitcoin dominance continues to rise, ultimately tanking the dominance of the alts. So looking at Brandt's chart, it appears that the Bitcoin dominance must take out the 50% level to ignite a breakout. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com right now, the Bitcoin market cap dominance, according to this site, is currently at 46.7%. And Brandt is saying, watch out for that 50% level for that dominance to rise. So we'll be keeping an eye out on that. And now let's dive into our next story of the day. Pepe, the latest meme coin with insane gains, and I'm going to be sharing different perspectives and everything you need to know about this meme coin. Let's start here. More crypto exchanges list Pepe following the trading frenzy, with the price of the meme coin surging over 2,000% in the past 2 weeks. That's right. On May 1st today, crypto exchange OKX announced that it would be listing meme coin Pepe today, and open withdrawals on May 2nd in supporting the listing decision. Here's what the staff wrote. Pepe the Frog is a cartoon character, an internet meme created by cartoonist Matt Fure. Pepe was designed to be a green frog with a human-like body. This is one of the most popular memes in the world. Now, several crypto exchanges, including MEXC Global, BitGet, Gate.io, and Hobby Global, listed Pepe trading pairs 2 weeks prior, stirring what appears to be a trading frenzy. The token has returned 2,340% since April 17th and is now trading at, I don't even know how to pronounce that, still practically nothing. Following news on the OKX listing, Pepe's price has surged over 50% in the past 24 hours. This was created on the Ethereum blockchain by anonymous developers. The Pepe token was created, according to CoinMarketCap, as a tribute to the Pepe the Frog internet meme, with the aim of capitalizing on the popularity of meme coins such as Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. As we all know, back in 2021, Doge surged over 23,000%, partly due to the American business magnate Elon Musk's vocal support on the coin on social media on Twitter. And similarly, SHIB surged by over 1,250% during the 2021 crypto bull market after gaining tailwind popularity from its sister Dogecoin token. And despite the recent traction, the OKX staff wrote the following in its Pepe listing announcement: digital assets are innovative investment products with high price fluctuations and risks. Before investing, OKX hopes you have a full understanding of digital assets, rationally judge your investment ability, and make investment decisions prudently. Now, Max Keiser has come out in a tweet, and he declared that ultimately, this is an unregistered security, and investing in Pepe is like investing in a casino at the end of the day. And he makes a great point. Now let's actually check out Pepe on CoinMarketCap.com. You can see in the past 24 hours, up over 22%. This boggles my mind. The fully diluted market cap right now is $393 million. Insanity. And check out this volume, one of the highest volume coins right now, up 126% in the past 24 hours with a volume of $469 million. And the self-reported circulating supply, 420 plus trillion tokens. That's right, 420 plus trillion tokens is the total max supply, which is pure insanity if you're to ask me. Let's check out this price chart. Let's look at all time and see where we're at to try to get some perspective here. As you can see on this chart, back on April 17th, it only had, like 22 million in 24-hour trading volume. And now, a few weeks later, the trading volume is insanity. We're talking about $500 million. Let's see what else it lists here. Boom, boom, boom. Well, actually, let's check out some of the markets it's currently listed at. We click on markets. OKX being the latest you can purchase it at. You got Uniswap. You got OKX. You got Gate.io, Hobby Global, BitGet, and a few others. So as you can see, obviously the more popular the meme coin becomes, naturally, the easier it becomes to buy, the bigger it's going to pump. Once it's listed on Binance and some of the major exchanges, by that time it could go up another 10, 20 plus X. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But there's another double-edged sword right there. Like, is this an unregistered security? I mean, for Christ's sake, it's a meme coin. So the regulators could punish the centralized exchanges for listing this, deeming it an unregistered security. So what are your thoughts? Do you feel that this meme coin will continue gaining traction, continue outpacing the other top meme coins out there, including Shiba Inu and Dogecoin? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. Disclosure, I am not pumping or shilling any altcoins, especially any meme coins. I am not an owner of Pepe Coin whatsoever. I just thought it was fascinating that this came out of left field and rose over 2,000% in the past couple of weeks. And I think Max Keiser has a very interesting perspective that you're gambling with an unregistered security. So I express extreme caution. Only invest what you can afford to lose, because meme coins like this, they can pump one day and just dump the following day. There's no telling what could happen next. So let me know your thoughts on these meme coins, and we'll go from there. And now let's dive into some live Q&A. Welcome to everyone tuning in to the live show. I appreciate everyone's support as always. Greedy Savvy 1, good morning and welcome. Alan Haley, good morning. Matthew J, welcome. Megadon, good to see you. Coinfather, Digital Dankness, what is poppin'? I'm going to scroll to the top and start rattling everyone's comments out loud to the best of my abilities here. Jeremy Amos, good morning and welcome. He says this is my favorite YouTube channel, followed by Crypto Casey. She is legit too. Well, I appreciate your support very much, Jeremy, so thank you tremendously. And for those of you new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications so you're notified every single day when I go live. Myrtle Beach is 5-hour drive from here, says Jeremy Amos. Word up, Georgia's close enough to the weather, would be similar. Where you at most? I'm in Virginia on the NC border. That's what's up. I'm streaming live right now from Puerto Rico. It is a hot day out there. I was initially an MP, but changed that MP Sentry dog handler before I left for Fort Gordon. Variations of 95B, says Michael Volkman. Well, welcome. Dan says the average person doesn't know the difference between a meme coin and a legit commodity created for the betterment of the world. Giving voice to them is an anti-ethical to Bitcoin game theory. I understand your perspective, Dan, and respect it. Thank you for sharing. Matthew says, let's go. It's time to pump it up. That's right. Pump it up. Good afternoon, fam. Welcome. Good evening, regardless what part of the world you are in. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. JV doing good, fam. Ready for this epic bull run in the next 12 to 18 months. That's right. We have the epic Bitcoin halving now about 1 year out. And typically we hit the peak cycle high the year following the halving, which would be 2025. So your time frame is right on point, fam. Shout out to the UAE and shout out to South Africa. Shout out to Selling with Twins. Good to see y'all. Just on the first leg, not leaving South Africa, so Selling with Twins. Praying that you have a fair weather. Word up. Welcome, Dan. Welcome, Mike G. Good morning. Always a pleasure. Matthew says, seen a chart yesterday. Over the past 5-6 years, ETH is down 10% versus Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin, and the other older coins down 80 to 90%. Don't see many YouTubers talking about that. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, in the bear market, it's very common for the altcoins to lose over 90% of their value. Maybe only a handful that maintain their value. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Nothing new under the sun. That's why Crypto News Alerts is the best in the business. I appreciate that, Matthew. It means the world to me. Digital says I do use alts for the volatility to swing trade them, but there are a few that have good potential use cases as well. It is still in the infancy stages for Web 3.0. Bitcoin is still the king. I will trade alts for fiat, Bitcoin for holding, long-term savings and wealth preservation, says Matthew. Word up. Meme coin pump and dumps are inevitable in the cell phone world, says Ron Walker. That is right. I mean, we're witnessing that right now firsthand. How many of you are actually invested into any meme coins? Let me know, especially if Pepe. I'm just curious how many of my audience are into this. I bet even my parents will hear about Pepe Coin. They have been conditioned against crypto. That's right, because you'll probably hear it on the mainstream news. It'll probably be pumped up. I see Matic as having a good use case, and from what I gathered today, they're trying to make credit card transactions on the blockchain for cheaper than the Lightning Network. That's what's up. Shout out to Matic/Polygon, a second layer scaling solution for the Ethereum network so that you can move coins around cheap and effectively and efficiently. ESP Academy, good morning, La Familia. Good morning, fam. Satwise Jenks, good to see you as well. Appreciate you tuning in live. Solana is trying for NFTs. Again, research before you jump into anything. I like your game plan, Matthew, says Digital Dankness. Word up. Best trade for more fiat, in my opinion. I hodl the Bitcoin. Or I should say the Bitcoin. Hilarious. Werner, good morning. I just smashed that like button. Love from South Africa. Much love and respect. I appreciate everyone in South Africa and all around the world for tuning in to the live show. Much respect. What part of South Africa are you in? As we have others down there as well. Frankie V in the building. What's good, crypto fam? Good to see you, fam. What's poppin'? What's new? Crypto can't properly be compared to any fiat. That's like comparing a horse to a fish, says Dankness. Coinfather, good morning and welcome. It is good to see you as always. What's poppin'? What's good? What's new over the weekend? I'll buy the dip JV. That's what's up. Keep stacking them stats and dollar cost averaging. Another day in paradise. Word up. Crypto News Alerts fam is the best. Always supportive and uplifting. We're in the digital revolution. Separation of money and state together. Facts. Word up. Appreciate that comment. I'm still buying the dip when it went below 40,000 over a year ago. Much respect to Coin Father. You know what's up. My wife watches every day with me, and there is at least one lady usually in the house, and that's Renee or Reina. Well, that's much love. And I looked up my analytics the other day. I approximately have 93% men watch the channel and 7% women. So it's slowly climbing. I appreciate the support from your wife from tuning in. And shout out to Helen and Ellen, our OGs here at the channel. You know what I mean? That's awesome, fellas, watching the wives. Yeah, that's what's up. Werner says, I love Bitcoin, Jesus, Trump, and Alex Jones, and Max Keiser. Love to you all. Well, word up. Much love to all of them. UFO Nut, good morning and welcome. Megadon, good to see you. You gentlemen have some smart ladies, much respect. They should log in and add to the like button, maybe even tweet the show to help other ladies get into the Crypto News Alerts. Great idea. I appreciate you sharing that. Ron P says, hoping 27,000. Hold support. We shall soon see, as we're currently still dumping. It seems 28,000 is holding, but that may break here soon. We shall soon see. Buddhism and Bitcoin is the road to enlightenment, says Mark Thomas. Word up. My daughter's name, by the way, is Kuan Yin, which is a Buddhist name. So much respect. Pepe, I also like FTG. Feels good, man, because it has liquidity locked, says Marxist. Right on, Mark. Stoicism and Taoism, also great. Yeah, shout out to the Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu. We say Lao Tzu in English, but over in China, it's Lao Tzu. Yeah, the Tao Te Ching. One of my favorite books, by the way, fam. Good morning, Evan Rivero. Pleasure tuning in. Good to see you here today. The only Tao I studied was from Bruce Lee, the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. That's right, the art of intercepting fists. Huge Bruce Lee fan. Shout out and rest in peace to Li Junfan, which was his original Chinese name. I'm late to the party, says Stephen Kingston. It's all good, fam. There's no such thing as being late. You joined just in time when it was your destiny to join. I would only trust a digital ID ID on the Bitcoin network controlled on my hardware wallet, says Tough Cookie. That's right. Do not trust CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Do not trust FedNow. Do not trust Gary Gensler. No clarity, Gary. Do not trust regulators. Do not trust the government. Do not trust the bankers. Is there a difference between the bankers and the government? No, not really, especially in the United States. It's one and the same. As Max Keiser has called this out, it's a kleptocracy. You know what I mean? They're all making money colluding together to rob the people. You know what I mean? There's nothing new under the sun. 3 things cannot be long hidden. This is a Buddha quote. The sun, the moon, and the truth. You know what I mean? So they can try all they want to suppress the truth about Bitcoin and bring in all this jargon and FUD, you know what I mean? And then introduce these CBDCs. But we know what's up. We know what's good. You can't fool the people. The people have the power, and the power of the people is in Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys relate. And 420 is a good number. Speaking of 420, it's time to blaze. Just blaze. Oh, you talking about the 420 trillion Pepe coins. I can't even fathom how many coins that is. Insanity, right? Someone is going to get very crushed on Pepe Coin. No, the majority of the people will get crushed, and there'll be, handful of people who make millions, as is already happening. Alan Haley, if you're going to meme, might as well meme it 100%. Word up. RFK Jr. 2024, Trump 2024 in the comments. We also have, Marianne Williamson also running for president. The judge might go to jail. What judge are you referring to, fam? Oh, in the Trump case or in the indictment? Pepe is poo-poo, says Skip on down the road. Word up. Keep a few Doge around to dump the next time Elon opens his mouth. Exactly. Every time Doge pumps, it's because Elon does a tweet regarding it, and then it just goes crazy, another 20%. Yeah, I mean, no Pepe for me, says Greedy Savvy 1. Word up. Anonymous says Pepe will bring new crypto noobs to the space, but they will get wrecked. And the cycle continues because no clarity Gary doesn't care about the meme coins plaguing the industry. No clarity Gary is more focused on, things like XRP and centralized exchanges. I can't even spell monkey. Yeah, no monkey coin, please. Anonymous says Pepe is a big rug waiting to be pulled. It does seem that way. Can you imagine a $500 million market cap just like that? Jesus Christ. Megadon, what's good? Good to see you. Pepe will raise more, then crash to zero when the developers take their money and split. Probably more than likely, fam. Probably more than likely. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Bitcoin Trini. It's good to see you, brother. It's one of those get-rich-quick schemes. It sure seems that way. Anybody Ishboy, Bitboy pumps is complete garbage. Is he pumping, Pepe? I see a lot of influencers already pumping it, so they got their positions in. You know what I mean? Meme coins that have no use case are shady at the best of times. Yeah, exactly. It's really just pure entertainment. Even if it's a monkey, dog, or a cat, complete garbage. That's right. And isn't it interesting all the meme coins are always animals? Why is that? Animals are so cute and lovable. People just want to share them. If you're going to meme, you might as well do it right. That's insane that Doge pumps when Muskrat tweets about it. Something is wrong with that coin. Facts. Been a minute, says Matthew. The market is waiting on the Fed. What up? What up? No hiccups, though. No hiccups today. That was yesterday. That was the worst ever. Doing a show with hiccups. But they went away, so it is what it is. Chill, good morning, Crypto. Good morning, Chill. It is good to see you. Much love. SBF already showed us why you always vet your investments. Facts. Scam Bankman-Fried, the one and only, colluding with No Clarity Gary. You can't make this stuff up, folks. But with that being shared, now for a recap of what I covered with you here in today's live show. We broke down the latest technical analysis and discussed will Bitcoin hold that 28,000 level we're currently at. I also shared 2 indicators that remain solid despite the current 5% pullback. Also shared breaking news that JPMorgan to acquire troubled First Republic Bank, and Max's response, Jamie steals another bank and we pay for it. Parasites rule. We also discussed breaking news of Bhutan mining Bitcoin with hydropower since the Bitcoin price was $5,000. We also discussed crypto will outperform gold, real estate, and stocks as the central bank currency debasement accelerates, according to the macro guru, Raoul Pal. We also discussed legendary trader Peter Brandt predicts Bitcoin will drastically outperform the alts and says Bitcoin will bury all the pretenders. We also discuss more crypto exchanges listing Pepe following the trading frenzy as the meme meme coin has now surged over 2,000% in the past 2 weeks. We also discussed Max Keiser calling it an unregistered security. So again, I stress caution. But with all that being shared, where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next?